Guys, it's Yami here, back with another video from the Phantom Troop, and today is another deck list. Um, so basically, this is a Frightfur slash Fluffal slash whatever you like to call Edgems. But yeah, this is a deck list. Um, to be honest, this deck did not lose one power point, not even one power point, with the last new ban list. And I would think like Konami is trying to dodge banning any pieces of this deck. Well, not a lot of people play it, first of all, and it's such a FTK. So let's just go straight into it. So first we played 3 Fluffal Dog, obviously. This is basically the stress of the deck, being able to, if this card is normal summon, special summon. From the hand, you could add 1 Edge Up Sabers or Fluffal Monster from your deck to your hand, except Fluffal Dog. You can only use one effect of Fluffal Dog once per turn. This is perfect for this deck, because you could just normal summon, activate, add bear, toy vendor, and then activate toy vendor, send whatever you want, and then if you get a Fluffal monster, special summon, like, let's just say you have Penguin, special summon Penguin. Penguin's effect on the main phase, special summon another Fluffal monster from your hand. So it's just so good. We play 3 bears, just obvious, because whatever number of toy vendor you play, that's how much bear you play. Because bear is the searcher for toy vendor. So whatever amount of toy vendor you play that amount of bear. 2 penguins, obviously. Penguins is just so good. Sorry about my sneezing sister right here. Yeah, 2 penguins. 2 wings. Penguins just for main phase special summon of a Fluffal, and wings. Basically, if this card is sent to the graveyard, which you would send off a toy vendor, right? Or like a future material. Or you as a future material. Uh you basically banish 1 card from your graveyard, target 1 Fluffle monster. In the graveyard, banish it, and if you do draw 1 card, so basically a draw 1. But then you could send 1 toy vendor you control to the graveyard. And if you do draw 1 card, so that's 2 draws plus people. The toy vendor pop would literally, this toy vendor pop would allow us to add 1 Edgem Savers or Fluffle Monster from deck to hand. So not only do I get 2 draws, but I also get 1 search of a Fluffle. That's just chef's kiss real there. Fluffle Owl, basically a polymerization. Because if I know I'm summoning special summoning, I get to add 1 polymerization. But you could pay 500 life points or fusion summon 1 Frightfur fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. You can only use 1 Fluffle Owl effect per turn, and once that turn. Okay, so it is a once per turn for each effect, but that's perfect because you basically get to add a poly plus Frightfur fusion. So literally, it's a Frightfur fusion. Uh, Fluffle Cat. If this card is sent to graveyard as fusion material, you can target 1 polymerizer and engrave and add it to hand, okay? So basically, if you use this for fusion material, you basically get to add that poly that you just used for fusion. Or just another poly. Dolphin. We play 1 dolphin. Reason why is because you're targeting 1 toy vendor in the graveyard, set it. And then send 1 Fluffle monster or Edge of Saber from your deck to the graveyard, which I really don't like to do because, yeah, sabers, you get to send one back to deck to add. Well, I could send wings, but that's literally the only good thing that you could send off of this card's effect. And then, literally, the bad part of this is this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material. Shoot something you can shuffle into the deck one of your fusion spells or polymerization spells. You can only use each effect of Fluffal Dog and Dolphin once per turn. The reason why I say this effect is bad is because you're not adding it to your hand, you're sending it back to your deck. And you're gonna have to shuffle your deck. And that's just sad. Because you're literally sending it back to the deck, not adding it to hand. And this deck is an add to hand deck, so that's why I play this card at 1. Sheep! Special summon. The only reason why I play this. And I can return one on the Fluffal monster. I can return one Fluffal monster I control to hand, but summon one edge monster from hand to grave. So yeah, that's sheep is perfect. If you want, you could play sheep by taking out dolphin, but I just like the one sheep and the one dolphin, just in case I want to activate dolphin's effect. But if you do want, you could play sheep, 2 sheep, 3-edged chain. Reason why we play 3-edged chain is because if this card declares attack, you could add 1-edged chain from deck to hand, and then if this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can add another edge of chain. So yeah, this is basically just an add of its brethren. It literally just calls its other types. Edge of chain literally calls its brethren. That's all I'm saying. That's why I played 3. Because this one, if this card declares attack, add 1. If it sends to the graveyard, add 1. So yeah. 2 Scythe on your opponent's turn. When you're going first, if you have Edge Scythe, you could just activate the effect if you want, but I just sometimes use it. Used one Fluffal monster, and that's to make like Cruel Whale or Kraken because you use Scythe and Fluffal monster. So yeah. Sabers. Sabers is an OG, so you just gotta play 1, and plus, if this card inside your graveyard, you could send 1 card from hand back to deck to add it. So yeah, it's pretty good, as people would say. 2, well, into the hand traps, 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Ash Blossom, and 1 Joe Lockwood. You might be screaming at your screens because I'm playing only 2 Ash Blossom. 3 is a little bit of brick. That's all I'm saying. Because Frightfurs have like 5 spaces. You literally only have 5 spaces for your hand traps. And I want to play the 2 Effect Filler. Because Ash Blossom is only limited to if deck to grave and add to hand. But Effect Filler just stops the opponent's monster's effect. Period. Drill Lockbird just stopped like decks that rely on adding cards from deck to hand. Okay, now into the spells. Frightfur Fusion, just literally a polymerization for Frightfurs. But you don't need monsters. Well, you can use monsters on field and graveyard, so yeah, pretty good. Factory, banish 1 polymerization to spell card or fusion spell card to accept the fusion summon 1 Frightfur monster. So yeah, this is so good. 3 polymerization. You always gotta play 3 polymerization. You all know why? Because that's how we bring out our fusion monster. Without 3 polymerization, this deck is useless. Because you're just gonna play 3 Frightfur fusion, but polymerization is way better. So yeah. 3 patchwork. Don't let me tell you all this again, because it's just so good. Why you play patchwork? I play less agent monsters, right, than Fluffal monsters, okay? And sometimes when I'm keep using, bringing out my fusion monsters, I ran out of agent monsters. And Frightfur patchwork comes in handy because I get to add one agent monster from grave. Well, add one agent monster and one polymerization from deck to hand. So that's basically if you ran out of agent monsters in your hand. And then you play 2 foolish burial goods. Use this, send toy vendor, get free ad. So yeah. 3 toy vendor, brief this, send to grave, draw 1. If that card's not a Fluffal, you send that to grave. If that card is a Fluffal, I get special summon. 2 lightning storm. Uh, because this deck is going second deck, just play it for fun. If you have lightning storm, don't play any cards yet. Just activate lightning storm, then start playing your cards. So yeah. Into the extra deck. You play 3 of the boss monsters. Sabretooth. Sabretooth basically enables me to special summon 1 Frightfur fusion monster from grave back to my field. So yeah. So basically, if when I use the fusion monster and either Fluffal or Edgent, I get to revive that fusion monster back to the field, whilst I also have that Sabretooth. So it's basically like you're only using this like a Fluffal or Edgent monster for the summon and a polymerization, because you get back your fusion monster. So yeah. 2 tiger. Tiger's just, I have like 2. Normally people play 1, but I just have space for 2. So why not? When this card is fusion summon, target cards on the field up to the number of fusion monsters used for its fusion summon. Summon, destroy them. All Frightfur monsters you control gain 300 attack. Uh, and Frightfur monster you control for each Fluffal. And Frightfur monster you control. Yeah. 2 Cruel Whale. I literally get to banish 1 card on my opponent's field and banish this too. So yeah. 2 Kraken. Attack twice. I get attacked twice. And on the end phase, switch into the defense position. That's even if I have to end my phase. Because this is a FTK. Well, OTK, not a FTK. 1 turn kill, not FTK. OTK, okay? Dangerous Frightfur Nightmare. I've seen people not play this, but why? Literally, why? Why the don't you play? Just joking, just joking. Sorry, kids. I didn't say the word, okay? Why the? Why in the smackaronis do you not play this card? This card is awesome. Literally, it's this could. This is literally the second boss monster of the deck. Literally, this could even be the boss monster of the deck. That's how good this card is. Because it gains 300 attack for each fairy and fiend monster in your graveyard. So, all your agent monsters and Fluffal monsters, if you send them all to grave, this card gains attack to it. And yeah, it's only on your turn, but still. And when this card is fusion summon when this fusion summon card, sorry people, destroys a monster by battle. You could send one Frightfur slash Fluffal monster and or Edgeup monster from your deck to your grave. That's godly because it gains attack for them. This thing, I literally got this thing for over 9,000 attack, people. That's how good this card is. Oh yeah, this is another reason why this card is FTK. Why this whole deck is FTK. And you can banish one Frightfur monster from your extra deck, and yeah, basically when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card on the field, I can banish one Frightfur monster from my extra deck and then negate that effect. So that's just. Now into the combos, people. Okay, this is a combo. You basically, the only thing that you rely on is getting dog, okay? So you normal summon dog's effect, and here you would add bear. You special summon sheep, you bear, toy vendor. Toy vendor, you activate sheep, return dog to hand, and this gets summoned. And then you can activate this effect, send, special summon, bear, chain, this. You add patchwork effect, polymerization. Oh, basically this relies on so much luck, but yeah, my luck is just godly. Do this. You'll cross sheep, right? You use cross sheep, and you see cross sheep points these two ways. So then you'll polymerization, and you'll bring out nightmare, okay? And then you summon it in the zone that cross sheep points to, and then cross sheep's effect. You're gonna get to special summon this again. So basically, this is if you're going first, okay? If your opponent got you going first, you do that. But yeah. And then this is the part that I was gonna show you. So you'll chain scythe, bring out Sabretooth. And then Sabretooth effect is gonna chain, gonna bring patchwork to hand. And then Nightmare. This is on your opponent's turn, okay? After this. The reason why that's only if you have, like, as I said, going first. And then you're supposed to summon Dove. Then you're gonna activate this. This and Sabers. We're gonna activate. And then you're gonna make here you would definitely make Kraken. You won't put it inside Cross Sheep's Zone because putting it in Cross Sheep's Zone is just gonna be weird. And then you go to pop whatever monster your opponent controls. And then this is basically your OTK first turn. Basically. And then into okay, he goes first again. Wow. Now into combo number 2. Oh, my opponent just normal summon, you'll activate Scythe. Scythe is gonna bring out Kraken. Okay, people. Kraken. Yes, Kraken. And then we're gonna activate Patchwork, Polymerization, add Chain. Right? And then we're gonna activate Kraken's effect. We're gonna pop whatever monster my opponent has that is danger to me. So basically, then we're gonna activate Polymerization, Sabretooth. Sabretooth's gonna chain and Sabretooth. So you're just gonna press summon out Kraken, resetting, and then we'll have to add Frightfur Fusion. We'll activate Frightfur Fusion, bringing out Cruel Whale. And look at that, I have achieved. FTK. Yeah, so basically, you win like that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell for more videos. And may God bless you. Aiming for 5 likes on this, maybe. And if I get 5 likes, I'll bring out a video as fast as possible. And right now, I'm on a roll. Normally, I was planning to do 3 times a week, but now I posted yesterday, and now I'm gonna post today. So I guess daily upload for another few days. So yeah, may God bless you, and have a good day. Bye bye.